$100 billion canal to bypass Hormuz. Wait, that's the bold plan that could change the global oil route, and that too forever. Welcome to TimesXP's War Report with me, Driti Atri. And a growing crisis is forcing the entire world to rethink one of its most important energy routes, the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage through which a very significant portion of the global oil passes every single day. It is now under intense pressure due to rising tension in that region. As uncertainty increases, oil prices are climbing and markets are becoming increasingly unstable, raising concern about how long can this particular route can remain reliable. Well, the whole situation has led to a powerful question. What if the world no longer depends on this choke point? In response, a very bold and very unconventional idea is getting attention, creating an entirely new shipping route that bypasses this Strait of Hormuz altogether. The proposal involves building a massive canal through the rugged terrain of Musandam Peninsula in Oman, allowing the oil tankers to move freely without passing this high-risk water. And yes, it's not a small project, of course. The estimated cost is about $100 billion. And it would require cutting through mountains. In fact, reshaping the whole landscape and constructing a new infrastructure to support the global shipping. It is a plan that combines large-scale engineering with strategic vision, aiming to create a safer and more stable alternative for energy transport here. In fact, the reason that such an idea is being considered is the growing risk associated with the current route. Ongoing conflict, threat to shipping, and rising operational costs, it has turned the Strait of Hormuz into a high-risk zone. Now, for countries that rely heavily on oil imports and exports, this uncertainty is pushing them to explore long-term solutions. But wait, if such a canal were to become a reality, it could significantly change the global trade pattern, right? Oil shipments could move more securely, dependence on single choke point could decrease, and global energy supply chain, it could become more resilient. However, let me tell you here, the challenges remain significant. The geographical obstacles are complex, the financial investment is enormous, and the political cooperation required would be equally demanding. At this stage, the idea remains a proposal though, but it reflects a bigger and larger shift in thinking. As risks increase and traditional routes face uncertainty, countries and experts are beginning to explore new possibilities that once seemed unrealistic to them. One thing is clear here, ladies and gentlemen, the global energy system is evolving. With rising tension and changing dynamics, the way oil moves across the world, it may look very different in near future.